Hello awesome YouTubers, Juggernaut G here with some Gran Turismo Sport video. The Gran Turismo Sport video dropped. This isn't obviously Gran Turismo Sport, this is Project Cars. This is the only sim at the moment I've got on PS4 because Assetto Corsa isn't out yet. But let's go over a quick review of what they've announced and what will be in the game. Obviously it's based around the FIA. The FIA, it's properly done by the FIA as well, where you can race for your country or for your favourite car manufacturer, which we already knew. We're going to go quickly on to tracks. Hopefully they'll port all over the tracks from GT6. I don't know if they will, but these are the ones that are confirmed. Brands Hatch, Willow Springs, the Nürburgring Nordschleife, I don't know about the Grand Prix circuit, and then the new ones are Tokyo Expressway. Don't get mistaken with the normal Tokyo track. Northern Isle Speedway, which is a bit like Bristol Motor Speedway, and a dirt course, a new dirt course, not one from one of the old ones. So hopefully they're going to be probably porting over the rally cars as well. Despite it not really being the best rally for physics wise, probably best stick to dirt rally or Richard Burns. But we're going to move on to cars now because this is the biggest list. New cars coming in the game. I mean, I'm really hyped about the tracks. I do like a lot of tracks, I really do. But I also like a lot of variation in motorsport. And Gran Turismo has Super GT, GT, LMP1, a tiny bit of Formula 1, but it is lacking in the open wheel department. So it could make its own Formula 1 cars up, or it could do IndyCar, because it really does need some open wheelers. And it's got NASCAR, Rally, and Super GT. I don't recall any other game that has Super GT, I don't know. Doesn't have V8 supercars, but here are a few of the cars. These are not all of them. You will find some and you might point them out, but no, there is other cars out there that I didn't put on this list, but I just thought I'd put as many as I possibly can. The LaFerrari, Mazda Roadster or the MX-5 2015 edition, Mercedes AMG GTS 2014, so that replaced the SLS, Mustang GT Premium Fastback 2015. Then we're on to some of the race cars. Renault Sport RS01, that's the one that's in its own championship. I can't remember what the championship's called, but it is in Project Cars. It came in the Renault Sports Pack. The McLaren 650S GT3, the Audi R8 LMS GT3, that's the new one. Corvette C7 GTE, the Subaru WRX GT3, Aston Martin V8 Vantage GT3, Mercedes SLS GT3, BMW Z4 GT3, Alfa Romeo 4C GT3, Jaguar F-Type GT3, Ferrari 458 GT3. So, whoa, a lot of GT3 cars there. Thankfully that they've got more than new GT3 cars. They haven't got the new Mercedes there. They might add that. I'm assuming they'll have it because a lot of the games are now having the new Mercedes car. But I wonder if they'll bring back maybe the 12C GT3 car. I don't know, but it doesn't bother me if not, because we've got the latest ones that are in the Blancpain Endurance series. There's also the Nissan that's being pulled back over as well. As far as I know, on top of that, there's also, well, I hope they add, all they need now I think is the M4 and, obviously the Huracan. They need the Lamborghini Huracan, please, please, please. They're adding it to Assetto Corsa, or they have added it. And it's rumoured it's coming in the Project Cars 2 sequel. Right. Vision GT now. These are the manufacturers that are confirmed with the Vision GT cars into Gran Turismo. I'm assuming all of them will come through because, I mean, they are exclusive to the franchise. Alpine, Bugatti, Hyundai, LM55, whatever that is, Peugeot, SRT, and VW. No, Volkswagen. Which is really interesting. I do like the Vision GTs, it should be interesting there. The other cars include the Audi R18 LMP1 car from 2010, the Toyota 2014 LMP1 car, the Peugeot 906, the BMW M4 and the 2017 Nissan GTR. Oh, and a Mazda MX-5 Cup car, that's the new one, not the old one. So there's a lot of cars there. I'm quite hyped. Good variation there. I'm hoping there's a few. I normally prefer my GT cars, and I do like LMP1 cars. What always annoys me is they always go for the old Audi. I don't know why. And I know Porsche, they need to try put Porsche in. I know EA is all gay and has all the rights to Porsche, but why don't they just make it rough like Project Cars did? They need to try do that, really, because it's a shame, really, because I like the 918 and the 919. So it's sad times because of EA, who doesn't even use the Porsche thing apart from what Real Racing and Need for Speed. Oh, smashing games, half of them are. I mean, got not wrong with Need for Speed, but oh, don't get me onto Real Racing. But obviously there's more cars, but that's most of them first. Very hyped. Hope they bring the Super GT cars back. I'm assuming the NASCARs will come back, and the rally cars. But I hope they add more open wheelers onto that list. Track list wise, I'm assuming pretty much all the tracks will be coming through. Maybe the odd few might not be there. But here's the new ones. Improved photo mode. Imagine a 2D like photo mode where you can paste your cars in and move them around and stuff, and it's really good. It looks really good. You see it in the trailer. Then the final one, which is a really cool idea, wrap editor. Like Need for Speed, the wrap editor's coming, and that's awesome for a racing game. Like, it's not just a wrap editor with like just stupid stuff you find in, well, not stupid, but stuff you find in Need for Speed. It's official sponsorships like German Deutsche Post and everything. It's like, oh wow, you could literally just put proper sponsorships that are obviously in the game and real life sponsorships and plonk them on the side of your car and move them around. It's awesome, and I like the idea because you can make your own racing team for that. The official sim racing teams and real racing teams can make their own liveries, which is awesome. I love that idea, considering it's like kind of a more e-sport, I think this Gran Turismo is going to be. That's all the new stuff we've found so far, but we're now going on to the oh no, we are worried list. And well, if they don't sort these out, I personally, and if Project Cars nails the physics in the sequel and the bugs, then it will beat Gran Turismo. I personally agree with that. Oh, I hope you building your own track comes back as well. I really hope you building your own track comes back. That should be good. I know it's coming. They're bringing that in Project Cars 2 as well. Because that was really fun building your own track. But what we're worried about is weather. Project Cars, you could get tons of, like, you had about 20 different weather settings: fog, heavy rain, thunderstorm, you name it, it was there, and you could set it up, or you could make it completely random, which was absolutely awesome. I mean, like Ian, whilst Forza and Gran Turismo, it's either stone dead dry or just rain, and you know what weather it's going to be when you start. Yeah, that's awesome, but I prefer, and a lot of sim racing people prefer random, where it'll just go like that. The weather forecast for that day. That's what racing should be like. You should be like worrying, checking the weather, thinking, oh no, if there's rain coming in half an hour, what am I gonna do? Not, oh yeah, it's already raining, I don't need to worry. They also need to add pit animation. At the moment, Project Cars has not got pit animation, but it's coming to the game as far as I know in a further update, because they have got the animation. They do need to add that and add proper pit stops to the racing, because it lacked in that. Next one's damage, and I don't think they sorted this one out, which disgusts me. They need to add some sort of damage. Mechanical as well, included there. Yeah, they don't need to go like burnout for visual, but at least I want to see damaged windscreens, damaged body parts, wheels coming off, that sort of stuff I like. Project Cars damage is what I'd say is alright actually. They just need to base it off something like that, just slightly better. But they do need to add, it'd be great if you can have engine blowouts like Project Cars, fires like in GTR 2, and tyres blowing in like in F1 games. It'd be awesome, but from what we've seen of pictures of them spinning out, there's no damage again. Yay. Sound wise, this is one everyone's been whining about for about 10 million years. They need to sort the sound out. If they don't sort the sound out, everyone's going to rage. Then just stop sounding like vacuum cleaners and sounding like the proper cars. The final one as well is blacked out cockpits. Oh, we have 1200 cars, 90 of which do not have a cockpit and look like ports from GT4. We hate that. It's quality over quantity in sim racing, and we like to see proper good detailed cars. Now, they got rid of most of them in they got rid of most of them for GT6, but they need to get rid of them permanently. Overall though, I'm really hyped. If they bring all the tracks back and bring these new cars, add variation in motorsport, who knows, they could add more open wheelers, but they need to get rid for this long development cycle of 7 years, and they keep on making these crappy same mistakes of blacked out cockpits, crappy sound. They need to get rid of that, and then it will be fine. It will be perfect. But apart from that, I am looking forward to it as well, and obviously for GT Academy people it'd be great as well. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.